Here, how about a quick video on crystal skulls? I'm going to tell you where there is a crystal skull that has not been found, but here, I knew this woman. I know of this crystal skull. I even have a few clear quartz pieces that were surrounding this skull for a number of days or months or something like that, you know. Here, let me read what it says on this. I'm going to try to make it a very short video. Excuse me. I don't know if I can read it. It's not very bright here. Let's turn on this light. The ancient crystal skull, known as synergy, can be traced back several thousand years with some reliability, making it one of the oldest known crystal skulls in the world. Synergy is a quality that the skull is said to represent and manifest. Synergy is defined as the cooperative action of two or more independent entities to bring about a total effect or change which is greater than what either can accomplish alone, i.e. 1 + 1 = 3, or even more. I need not to read the other sentence. There is a crystal skull here in America. It has been here and was owned by the Cherokee. The Cherokee. Linville Caverns, so close to where the crystal skull is. And here it shows you the beginning of the caverns and this and that and that and this, and this brochure tells you when it's open and that and this. But I'm telling you, there was a secret entrance into this cavern to the other parts of the cave where the crystal skull is buried. The Cherokees buried it quite nicely with rocks and this and that. They hid the entrance and it would be hard to find, but with a candle and the right perseverance, you would probably find that opening and everything. It was known to the Cherokees for a long time. And this brochure says, in 1822, the mysterious appearance of fish swimming in and out of the mountain led fishermen to explore the passageways within. Well, the Cherokees didn't want you to know that they existed, but like I said, they covered the entrance up to the other part of the cave, the secret part of that cave, which extends farther than you think. And here, let me get another brochure up. There it is, right there. Here, I shall show you where you can find another entrance into that cave system that I claim the Linville people found accidentally, and the Cherokees killed them because of it. They were said to be massacred, but I say they were spiritually killed so that the spirit of white man could not tell another white man where the cave entrance was. Do you all understand that? It's very simple. Even a child would think of that. Perhaps I am a child. But here is the thing that you should remember, people. You must be like a child to enter the kingdom of heaven. If you ain't, you may not get into heaven. You must be like a child. So call me a man with childish thoughts. It would only please me. Here, let me show you the other entrance. And there we have Linville Caverns, past Linville Gorge, and now we have Linville Gorge, and looky. Anywhere along this ridge line on this mountain. If you traverse up and down the rocks and everything, you will find some cool breezes coming out from between the rocks. And you will realize that it is part of a cave system. The air will be so cool, coming out about 60 degrees. And you will know it when you walk by it, because it will blow in your face and on your body, and you will go, geez, talk about air conditioning. There you go. Somewhere on this eastern wall of the western side of Linville River, Linville Gorge, you will find another entrance into the cave system. You will find special artifacts of the Cherokees, and you will find the great crystal skull named Michael. Its name is Michael. For it is a question. Who and what is an L? So who is Michael? And here is Spence Ridge Trail, just north of the holy mountain known as Table Rock, with the holy altar, and where the golden heather, a very endangered herb, is now extinct on that mountain. Totally extinct. For several years it's been extinct, but here, let me show you where it grows on Table Rock. Here is where the holy altar is. Here is where a woman from Laos fell to her death so many years ago. Here is where the golden heather grows in a 50 foot area, but where the campers have destroyed it into nothingness. 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 It is extinct on the holy mountain of the Cherokees, which is one of the biggest beds that can be here. And down here we go. When you go across Spence Trail and cross the river, here, just like I told you about cave system and everything, you can walk this trail south, and you will feel, when you go by a certain place, you can feel the air coming out of a cave system. Yes. Go down Spence Ridge Trail, go across the river, and go south, and you will find that there is a cave system even down there, because the cool 60-degree air will be coming out, blowing on you in 80-degree temperatures. And right down here farther on the trail, I found a snake that was totally unique. I wrote down the description of it and went home and tried to find it and could not find it. There could be an unidentified snake in this pristine gorge. Look how steep those cliffs are, people. Look how steep they are there. There could easily be something still in this gorge that has not been found. Do you understand? Look how steep those cliffs are. People, you're blowing it. You're not understanding. You're not being of Mother Earth. You're just being a part of the human species, and that is it. You know not the mother. And that is so sad. And here is my genealogy. My great-great-granddad was George Washington Sams, who was actually a direct descendant of one of the greatest Cherokee chiefs ever. George Washington Sams was his name. And my genealogy will prove that I am part Cherokee. So no wonder I own Table Rock, the holy mountain of the Cherokees, because they have forsaken it and refused to talk to me about it. And here, let me show you that it is a holy mountain. Table Rock, called Atacoa or Ataka by the Cherokees. The rock was their mystic altar for sacred ceremonies, and their sacred altar was desecrated on 6/6/99. I have absolute proof of that. You all have great forever, but it ain't going to be very much longer. You will be conquered by the Chinese, because the Chinese are the dragon, and the Bible tells you of that dragon.